you need to make $3,000 in the next 3 days, go join Mr. Beast on a freaking one of his YouTube channels. And no, I'm just kidding. Actually, if you want to make $3,000 in 3 days, you should probably do this. Use the software called GoHighLevel. Reach out to business owners. I drew it out all here. And basically say, hey, I'll work 50-50 to generate you a number of appointments. We only get paid per close. We can do this in the next 3 days. Are you open to working together? That's how I do it. I break it down in the next 3 steps. Step 1, very fucking simple. You get clients. Now, you do this thing. This is you right here, smiley face. All you have to do is tap into your network, message 100 people in your network that have businesses, ask how they're doing, and then simply let them know, hey, we're trying out this new thing for business owners, and your name popped into my head. We want to be able to do a pay per result where we essentially get you clients on a pay per result model. We split 50-50. We get you the clients. We help you book the appointments. We help you find leads that are a good fit for you. All we need is a list of at least 1,000 of your previous customers, and that's about it. So, what if you don't have a network? Well, you are probably like 12, or you're not in the right place to get a network. You then do this. There are 3 ways in which you can get clients. Number 1, we call this the pod to sale methodology. This is a little bit of a longer sales cycle, so I wouldn't recommend it. This is the last call, and this is sort of like if you need market product fit, like you want to understand what your market does. You cold call a bunch of leads, you go into Google Maps, and then you take a look at businesses, sort of like five miles away from you. What you then do is you give them a call, you say you're doing a survey for that specific business in your local area, you want to learn a little bit more about their marketing and what they're doing about AI. You then go into a podcast, which is ideally on that day or the next day. You have a great call. Then you go into the actual sales call, which is we call this a 2-call close, right? First call is discovery. Second call is the actual pitch. Now, the transition between the two is that you tell them, hey, Bob, great podcast. We're going to clip it and post it on our social media and tag you in it. Just while we're discussing this, I realized that we actually might have something to help you out here with, but I don't want to pitch you on a podcast. So if you're open to jumping on a second call with us, maybe tomorrow with yourself and your partners, I'd like to go through a little bit more about how it is that we can help you out. Does that sound fair? They say yes or no, and you move forward. This has been great. This has generated us hundreds of booked appointments, guys. So do it if you want. Next, this one takes a bit more balls. You have to actually go in person. I know you can't read my writing. This says in person. Now, in person, you implement a similar strategy, same thing as you did with this, but like in person. So you say, hey, do a survey, want to learn a bit more about this. And then if you can get in with the decision maker, go through the discovery side of things and just let them know, hey, I actually have an offer that works on a 50-50 pay on results performance basis. Sorry, people coming in. You do an in-person thing where you basically do the same thing. You do the discovery, uncover their pain points, and then you don't pitch. You ask them for permission and just say, hey, I actually have something that might be able to help you out, but I don't want to pitch you without your permission. Is it all right if I share how it is that we can help you out based on everything that you mentioned to me? And we'll work for you for free. Or like, we'll work on a pay per result basis. Oh yeah, sure. Tell me more about it. Make sense? Last one. A bit more techie. Okay? Not saying that you're not technical, just saying like a little techie. All right? We call this a LinkedIn DMs. You do the same thing. You find people using Google in your local area, 5-meter radius, right? This is any local business. Ideally one that you know, not ones that you've just heard of or whatever. You then scrape that list using a Google Map lead scraping tool. Search one up on Google. There's a lot. You get the business's name. So like the business name itself, like Bob's Chiropractor, whatever that is. You use a software called clay.io. If you sign up to their free plan, you can get 3,000 credits where you can use to generate the person's name, LinkedIn. Okay. What you then do is you download this as a CSV file and you sign up for either a LinkedIn automated DM software, or you use Ulink, or you do it yourself. You then DM a bunch of people, ideally 100 people in that day. You get about a 10% to 15% response rate that's positive. And then you either show up again like this, except instead of doing you still do the discovery, but you have more of a warmer introduction. Or you just do the same thing as the podcast side of things, where you jump on a podcast with them, close them. When you get better at this and you have testimonies and case studies, then you can, use this methodology to get money up front, ideally 4 to 5 figures, because, one good offer, one good text blast to their list can make them tens of thousands of dollars. Speaking of, step 2. So once you have that one client, what do you do next? Well, you have to deliver. You need to fucking deliver. How do you deliver? Well, good thing I wrote it all out for you. It is in 3 simple steps. You use the software called GoHighLevel. Oh, pitch here. Hey guys, here's my pitch. No, there's something in the description. It helps you out with your GoHighLevel journey. If you want to use it, you can. If not, don't worry. HighLevel is an all-in-one CRM. It's got about 10,000 Trustpilot reviews, and kind of looks like this. It's a bunch of gizmos and softwares. You basically upload the CSV file here, and then you send them out a text blast. I won't explain it. I won't bore you. I will wow you, not show you how. Unless you buy my course now. Anyways, first things first, you text. So what does that mean? Well, you text them a simple offer. You put in the actual text, blast. First name. How's it going? Right? It's Bob from XYZ Chiropractor. I was just thinking of you. For the end of this month, we have a special offer. We're looking for 5 people to do a back adjustment for XYZ amount of dollars. First come, first serve. Let me know if this is something that would be interested to you. Reply yes if it is interesting. And they say yes, or they ignore you, right? Ideally, it's a list of 1,000 people, because then what you're able to do is have a large enough sample size to see whether or not you can get that response rate. So 10% is ideal. Any more, any less, whatever, it's okay. You might have dud leads in there, as in phone numbers that are just old and not working. So let's say out of 800 leads, 80 people said yes. Out of those 80 people, right? You know what then happens next? AI. Keep seeing all this AI shit online. Well, AI can do the SMS and email follow-up all on GoHighLevel. It's sick. Follows up with a bunch of people. Let's say you get 10 really good opportunities. You get 3 deals over the line, and one of them is a big one. Or you get 3 shows, 1 closed for a huge package. It could be a 30K deal, or it could be a 10K deal. At a minimum, it has to be 6K for it to make sense for you. Whatever it is, you'd be getting between 3K to 15K. There you go. That's how you made $3,000 in 3 days. Thanks for watching. Bye.